Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Electricity is a powerful force of nature and can be extremely dangerous. No electricity experiment should be attempted without the presence and supervision of a responsible adult. Welcome to this episode of Mommy C-Star. Today, I'm going to be learning about something new, and I hope you enjoy it too. We're going to learn about electricity. I've never learned about electricity in my entire life, and my son wants to learn, so I've been doing some research. And I researched what creates a basic electric circuit, and made a diagram, and we're going to build one for real. So let's go. So, to make a circuit, you need a power source, connectors, which are usually some type of metal. The connectors go from the power source to the load, which is the thing that's being powered. And then they go around and back to the power source. It has to be an unbroken pathway, otherwise it won't work. And the switch, you turn it on and it makes the pathway of the electricity complete. If you turn it off, it's not connected.
I need help.
Okay, now we've never done this before, and we ordered a circuit set from Amazon, and it came in this little box with no instructions. So basically our instructions are our research that we already did. So let's put this over here so I can help you.
This is the thing that turns it off and on. Switch. This one go? It turns it off and on. This pouch is turn stuff. You have to put stuff inside. The batteries in, remember. And this is a light bulb. It's the light that turns everything off and on.
We can use this box to organize our supplies here. Alright, so we have our power source. 2 AA batteries.
And now let's
They will go into this component here. We have to make sure that the positive part lines up with the plus sign.
Wait, Mommy.
The plus sign on the battery and the plus sign
Let me show them.
on this part.
Let me show them how many light bulbs they have.
Okay.
We
We have a lot of light bulbs.
and I'm holding one right now. 1, 2, 3.
4. You have 4. So let's count on from 4 because I have some more. You have 4 and I have some more light bulbs, so let's count on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10.
Yes.
Open it.
4 plus 6.
Wait. Hey, look.
4 plus 6 is 10. They gave us 10 light bulbs. Now you have to put this battery in here. See the positive part? This part with the plus sign. It goes on that side.
Yeah.
And the negative part goes on that side.
We're going to
Power
almost
source.
finish it.
Okay.
We're making a robot.
We're making a light bulb circuit. We're
Yeah.
making an electricity circuit.
And
When
then
the electrons move through the wire, the electrons
Stop.
are spinning around the atoms, and then the power source makes them jump to the next atom and jump. and they jump all the way around the circuit. Sometimes they move this way and that way. And the power source makes them jump, and they move to the load, which is going to be our light bulb. The load is the light bulb, and that's going to light up. You don't want these to touch. If you touch these two, it'll short circuit and it will not be good. So, my little tool I'm going to use to strip some of the wires away.
What is this?
Never mess around with any kind of electricity by yourselves if you're a kid. And if you're a grown-up, you should kind of know what you're doing because electricity can be dangerous. This is a battery, so.
Yeah, it's okay to hold them. It's okay to hold the battery.
Alright, so I'm going to put this bit of metal on this bit of metal right here. The metal has to be touching the other metal because that's where the electrons move through. This is some copper wire that we stripped some of the plastic from. See? And that will go on the other side
Do you
of
need
this.
this one? Do you need this one yet? And I'll show you what this is. This is called a wire. It strips onto us and makes electricity all over the place, all over the town.
This will complete the circuit. So I put it in this metal here. Okay. Why it's doing that? Because it's not supposed to be on already. If I touch here, it completes the circuit. So.
Okay, do that.
Okay, so the circuit is complete from the power source through the connector to the load and back to the power source. So let's switch on the light. You want to switch it on?
Now can I play with it?
See? So when we do the switch, it completes the circuit all around and turns the light bulbs on.
Mommy.
This is the first time we've made something electric that works. It's not a toy. Electricity is not a toy.
Watch out. Oh, you did it. Look at
Is
that.
that cool or what?
Good job.
Yeah. Some of the components became hot and the circuit short-circuited. I believe what happened was one of the wires touched the other wire before it completed the circuit, and that can cause some of the components to heat up. So this is an example of why you have to always be careful with electricity. We had to make sure that the wires are tight and that they don't touch each other. Okay, so we learned the hard way about short circuits. So I repaired all the connections and I repaired this damaged wire here and insulated it with this special electric tape. You have to use specifically electric tape. And I insulated all the connections a bit so that there's less chance of them touching, and I put them on this china dish. So it should be pretty safe. So let's turn it on and see if it works. It does. All right. So it looks like the repairs were successful, and I don't see any smoke or anything, so it should be just fine. But this is not a toy. Anything electric needs to be handled carefully and with adult supervision. Responsible adult supervision. So that repair went well. So now the circuit is traveling in the correct path to the load and through to the switch. The switch is in the on position, and all the components are cool, which means that there's no short circuit or anything going on. So that is a big success. So we learned about the entire process, all the components of the electric circuit here. That's how you make a basic circuit.
You
an electric
you.
circuit so that the electrons can move through the connectors, from the power source through the connectors to the load and back to the power source. You have to have a complete circuit for there to be electricity moving to the load, making it work. Alright. It's got some basic electricity knowledge. You know some of the parts of the electric circuit? The power source, the connectors, the load, the switch, and the complete path all the way around.